Have you ever felt completely stuck on the drums? Like you're playing the same old thing and you don't know how to break free? Well, I used to feel the same way until I discovered this game-changing exercise that completely transformed my drumming overnight. Honestly, I don't know if I'd have a career in drums without it. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what this game-changing exercise is and how you can use it to supercharge your grooves, elevate your fills and solos, and so much more. And by the way, we're going to build a custom practice routine for you too, so make sure to grab the practice planner. I'll put a link for that below so you can grab it. Let me show you how most drummers practice and why it's a problem. So what's going on here? Well, I'm locked into the click, and that's great practice. You need to be able to do that. The problem is most drummers do this either not enough or too much, and then they become completely reliant on that click. And then when it goes away, you're not locked in and you don't know how to own the time yourself. So we're going to solve that problem together. So what do you do about it? Well, I'm building up to some unique exercises that are going to be like the ultimate training to improve your timing. But here's the first step to that. So what am I doing here? Well, I'm playing to a click that has a rest in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's still going here. You just can't hear it. The point of this is that you're going to find as you start to play with this type of metronome, where it has that pause in it, that you're going to go a little too fast or a little too slow, instinctually not locking in at first. And that's okay. So I'm going to explain what that means. At first, something like this will happen. I went too fast once that click went away. So what do I do about that? If I went a little too fast, I'm like, oh, I didn't come back in with it. Well, I'm going to say to myself, okay, I felt the time a little bit too quickly compared to reality. So let me force my internal sense of the pulse and how I think it to be a little bit slower to match up with that. So if I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, I was a little ahead of there. Let me try it a little slower. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Too slow, okay? So when you're too slow, you just do the opposite. So this stage this is like you're quantifying. This is the data collection. Don't beat yourself up about it. You're literally just assessing like where you are in terms of your perception of timing reality. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And can you really stay with that even during the rest? Okay? And then I would really just clap. Don't even worry about the drums or the sticks at first. Just clap, tap your legs, tap something. And it's about what's going on in here. So when that click goes away, you have to own the time yourself. Then you play different exercises with it. So practice singles, paradiddles, rudiments, practice different grooves, all that sort of stuff to this gap click. Okay? Paradiddles. 2, 3, 4. So there's our gap click in a nutshell, but practice everything to that. 3, 4, 1. So triplets. You can do it at different tempos. I'm going to make some MP3s that you can download below so you can get just a gap click MP3 you can play back at different speeds. Besides that, make sure you're just practicing any normal technique or pattern or coordination system or groove to this type of thing. You will find out extremely quickly what your tendencies are to rush or drag or stay locked in. When you are like in the zone and staying with this, it's a great feeling. You just stay with that. It's going to improve your timing so much every time you do this type of practice. So already the gap click exercise, it's a game changer. It's going to improve things so much for you. But we're building up to an even more powerful version of this concept that you're going to get. What's the next part of this? Well, I want you to take a listen to this metronome. And then we're going to play with it a couple different ways. Check this out, okay? So what am I doing here? I'm practicing as if that click is on the and. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 3, 4, paradiddle. So that's the click on the and, but there's more that you can do. This just works with any metronome, right? Because you have to change how you perceive it. Here's the click a different way. What am I doing there? I'm playing as if the click is on the ah, which is kind of like, it's insane to do that, I gotta say. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, and 2, like that kind of thing. If you need help getting into that, here are the steps to get you there. You've got your click right here, and normally we feel that as the downbeat, as 1 and a. But what you're gonna do instead is feel it as the or the and. You can even do the e as well. In this case, the So we have 1 and a. The trick, there's a number of little things you can do for this. Start a little bit slower. Start at say 50, 60, 70 BPM. And when you're doing that, you want it to be like this. Play along with the click, and you hear it here, and play, if you're right-handed, play left, right, okay? That sounds like this. Check it out. Try this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a left, right. 1, 2. So my left is on the 1, left, right. Now check this out. I'm doing it left-hand lead because my tendency is to play right, and it's a way you can trick your brain. Okay. 2, 3, 4, left, right. And then what I'm going to do is instead of saying 1, 2, 3, 4 on the click, let's say ah. Check it out. Now, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now, I'm accenting playing right lead, and the left is now on the like I'm used to playing. In fact, if that way is giving you trouble, then try this. Just clap. 1 E and a 2 E and a. That's with the click. Now check it out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and. So that was the click on the ands. I'm just subdividing it to 16ths. Here we go. 1. Okay, that's the click. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can do E's as well. E and a 1, E and a 2, E and a 3, E and a 4, E and a 1, 2, 3, E, 4, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So we're taking that click that you're hearing, which is right here, and then we're deciding where the other partials are, left or right of it, by what we say, tricking our brains into saying what we're used to, but as if the click is somewhere else. Once you do that, you can start to gradually, again, do it with all your different exercises. So do the click on the and, the E, the play paradiddles, play singles, play grooves, play eighth note grooves. You can even play as if the click is on the third note of a triplet, okay? So if you want to practice your swing, this is actually going to get you sounding fantastic and confident as if that click is on the third, the skip beat, the swing beat in a triplet. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. You can do it all with the same click. Check it out. And that's the same exact 70 BPM click that I did all the others to. So this subdivision practice is so powerful, not just for improving your sense of time, so you own the sense of time and tempo and pulse, but now we're getting to the point where you need your subdivisions to be dead on accurate, or this goes off immediately and you're like, whoa, where am I? So it heavily encourages and forces self-correction, or it just goes off. So how do you actually fit this into your practice? Well, the first thing to do is split your practice into a couple of key areas. In fact, 4 different key areas. Your technique, patterns, coordination, and the fourth is musical application. Musical application means making sure what you're practicing is for a purpose and you're working towards your actual end goal of self-expression, playing with people, practicing with a band, performing, etc. Now for your technique practice, for this, I want you to specifically do wrist rebound strokes against the gap click, okay? So against the gap click where it's click, 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 rest for a measure. And you can play click, 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 resting, 3, 4, click, 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 rest. Or you can play 16th notes, 1, 2, or that's eighths, rest, click, 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 rest. For your pattern practice, I want you doing inverted paradiddles against the offbeat click variations. That's the click on the E, the A, and the ah. Start with the and because it's the easiest. What that means is the inverted paradiddle is right, left, right, right, left. And so start with a click on the and, which is this. And once you master the click on the and, you do the ah, the E. And then we're still not done because there's another layer to this that will get your timing so insanely good and solid and tight that it's going to transform your drumming. So the coordination practice that I want you to integrate is coming up with that. And while we do that, you can grab this practice planner so you can add these exercises to your own routine. So we're almost there. Now, working up to the exercise I'm about to give you, it's going to take a couple of steps and you're going to have to practice every single one of these steps. We're starting with the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 click. And that means you need to be comfortable with 5 groupings that are grouped into a group of 2 and a group of 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. But we're doing that in 4/4. If I'm keeping time with quarter notes with my feet, 1 ienda, 2 ienda, then the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 pattern goes over the bar line. It keeps going something like this. 1 ienda, 2 ienda, 3 ienda, 4 ienda, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, that, bop. Okay? You need to get that comfortable in terms of like hearing that against a quarter note pulse. 1, 2, 1, bop, bop. So get comfortable feeling that coordination while you're still playing in 4/4 time. And then again, I've got an MP3 of this click for you. Check this out. This is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, da, 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 1, Okay, so that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. But what we're actually going to do is play regular time against it. Okay, so that would be da 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 da. But here's the crazy thing. I'm going to play to that click, and then without hearing it at all myself, we're going to fade in a little drumless loop that's the same tempo, but I'm not hearing it, okay? Check it out. Does it fit? We're still not done because we're making it harder than that. If you're comfortable with a click that does 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, that's 5 total notes in that cycle. Here's what we're doing next. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The click is going to be on every 5th 16th note. You can do this with any normal metronome. You just have to hear it as every 5th 16th note while you're playing to it, like this. Okay, let's test the same thing. I'm not hearing the loop, but I'm going to try to play along just with the every 5th click. Okay, it's crazy stuff, but how do you actually do it? How do you get into it? How do you get to that point? The real secret is all in how you subdivide, okay? And that means you're not just practicing your 16ths and your triplets and your eighth notes, etc. You're also practicing your quintuplets, okay? That's the real secret to getting this and unlocking your timing. So what we're gonna practice is dividing this click into 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? If you can do that, you can get the next bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can use a word. Opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now here's the trick. Here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2. That. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm doing 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E, a 5 E and a 1 E and 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E, a 5 E and a paradiddle. And then you're locked in, you're playing 16th notes, and the click is on every 5th 16th note. Now, we're still not even done, and I still have that coordination exercise to give you, so here's the final steps. So, coordination exercise is coming up, but the first thing you need to understand is how to play to this final diabolical metronome. Now, you're hearing a click, and then you're hearing a gap. You're hearing a measure of rest. But in this case, what we're actually going to be doing is playing as if this click is on every 5th 16th note, and then it has a 5/4 measure of rest, and then it resumes, but we don't stop. Playing along with it should be like this. So the concept's the same as accenting every 5th, except we've got that extra bit of gap in there. Now, what's the coordination exercise that's going to take your drumming to the next level? Well, we're going to play quarters with the left foot or hi-hat. We're going to play paradiddles with your hands as 16th notes. The click is on every 5th 16th note. We've got the gap built in. What is your kick going to do? It's going to play 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, hitting every 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. During the 16th notes. Now, before we get to what the kick drum is doing, you need to get your hands and the quarter note with your hi-hat against this click. So that should sound like this. Practice it slow and work your way up to this type of tempo. So here's what the feet do. Check it out. So I'm playing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, da, 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 1, da, 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 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, ba, 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 1 E and a 2 E and a. Then you get the paradiddles going at the same time. This type of practice is going to elevate everything about your playing. It's going to improve your sense of timing, your sense of the pulse, your sense of subdivisions. How to make all of that groove and stay locked in and steady is the most crucial thing you could do as a drummer. And when you do this type of practice, even the simplest of things sound great. But it's not enough to simply have great timing. You have to be musical with your ideas if you want to become a great drummer. So watch this video where you'll learn how to create great fills faster than you can even think of them.